Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back for a Tuesday edition of the Steel City Sports Report, where we talk all things Steelers, Penguins, and Pirates. I am your host, Brady Vini, and today's report includes Pittsburgh Penguins captain Sidney Crosby is, quote, good to go for the Four Nations face-off. The Pittsburgh Steelers will not be making this needed coaching change. A new NFL mock draft has the Steelers making mistake after mistake, and more. As always, please be sure to like, comment, and share this video, as well as subscribe to the channel. Now let's get into the first news story of the day. Pittsburgh Penguins captain Sidney Crosby is, quote, good to go for the Four Nations face-off. 1 week ago today, Pittsburgh Penguins captain Sidney Crosby was injured in an awkward collision against the New Jersey Devils. The upper body injury was serious enough to make Crosby miss the last two Pens games before the break and put his availability for the Four Nations face-off in doubt. Well, yesterday, Team Canada held its first practice and Captain Canada himself was on the ice in full participation. According to line rushes from that practice, Sid was centering Canada's second line with the Vegas Golden Knights' Mark Stone and fellow Nova Scotian and his best friend in the Colorado Avalanche's Nathan MacKinnon. Crosby was also on Canada's disgustingly loaded top power play unit with McKinnon, Connor McDavid, Sam Reinhart, and Cale Makar. After the practice, Crosby told reporters that he is, quote, good to go and will play in tomorrow night's tournament opener against Team Sweden. Speaking of Team Sweden, we also got our first look at Rickard Rakell and Erik Karlsson in their country's colors too. At Sweden's first practice, Rakell was on the top line with Adrian Kempe from the Los Angeles Kings and Mika Zibanejad from the New York Rangers, pretty cool to see being a late addition, and Karlsson was on the second defensive pairing with the Edmonton Oilers' Matthias Ekholm. Also, here's a look at Penguins head coach Mike Sullivan in his Team USA coaching gear as well. Once again, the Four Nations face-off begins tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time with Canada versus Sweden, and man, I can't wait for this thing to get going. A recently released Pittsburgh Penguin lands with a new team. On Saturday, Pittsburgh Penguins forward Jesse Puljujärvi was placed on unconditional waivers for contract termination, and on Sunday, he officially became a free agent. Now, only 24 hours after hitting the market, Puljujärvi has signed with a new team. Late last night, the Swedish forward signed a paid tryout contract, or PTO, with the Charlotte Checkers, the AHL affiliate of the Florida Panthers. Puljujärvi will now get a chance to earn a contract with the defending Stanley Cup champions. The Pittsburgh Steelers will not be making this needed coaching change. The Pittsburgh Steelers need to make major changes to their coaching staff, but as the weeks of the offseason roll on, it looks like owner Art Rooney II and head coach Mike Tomlin are going to run it back with damn near the same crew. Well, a new report this morning from The Athletic's Mike DeFabo confirms that the Steelers will not be moving on from one of their most disliked positional coaches by the fan base. That coach is offensive line coach Pat Meyer. Meyer was hired by the Steelers in 2022, and he has been the overseer of the complete and total rebuild of the offensive line. Over the past couple of seasons, the offensive line has had little, if any, improvement, as they have had many miscommunications, been hot and cold in run blocking, and surrendered a lot of sacks. The shortcomings of the offensive line aren't from lack of talent, as there are a handful of high draft picks and formidable players manning it. Meyer needs to be better and get this offensive line to where it should be, especially next season, which will be crucial for the development of some of these players. A new NFL mock draft has the Steelers making mistake after mistake. Mock draft season is starting to reach a fever pitch, with the Super Bowl now in the rearview mirror and the offseason now the main talking point. I've covered a few mocks from top experts and analysts on this channel recently, but this one that came out yesterday from NFL media draft analyst Chad Reuter is by far the worst one I've ever seen. At pick 21 in the first round, Reuter has the Steelers selecting running back Quinshon Judkins from Ohio State. Not only did Reuter have the Steelers passing on three wide receivers in Emeka Egbuka from Ohio State, Luther Burden from Missouri, and Matthew Golden from Texas, he has them making the same mistake that they made in 2021 by drafting Najee Harris in the first round all over again. The mock got better, as at pick 52 in the second round, the Steelers are projected to select Alabama quarterback Jalen Milroe. Just like in the first round, Reuter has the Steelers passing on great prospects like defensive end Jack Sawyer from Ohio State and corner Siobhan Rebel from East Carolina, and reliving their haunting past by taking a quarterback with small hands in a weak quarterback draft class. With their last pick in this three-round mock, at pick 83 in the third round, Reuter has the Steelers picking corner Denzel Burke from Ohio State. I could maybe live with that pick, but when a 6'7", 340-pound interior defensive lineman in Deion Walker from Kentucky, a type of player that Pittsburgh is starving for, goes 2 picks later, I can't accept it. Reading this whole thing, I couldn't stop saying what the hell, and Chad, respectfully, please never make a mock draft again, and the same goes for you, Phil Yates. If the Steelers' picks were to go in a similar fashion to this, then those running the organization would have officially lost their damn minds and deserve to be fired more than they already are. Lord, deliver us from the atrocity of this mock draft so that it may not become reality. Are the Pittsburgh Steelers bringing back these fan-favorite helmets? Over the past couple of years, if you're an NFL team, the new cool thing to do is to come out with new alternate uniforms. Besides their color rush and throwback jerseys, the Pittsburgh Steelers have been very traditional with their uniforms up until now. According to FanDuel Sportsbook video creator Zach Cohen, he reports that the Steelers, as well as their AFC North brethren Cleveland Browns, are getting new alternate helmets next season. Again, these will be alternate helmets, so the classic black helmets with the one-sided logo will stay as the Steelers' primary helmet. No official design mock-ups have been revealed yet, but my personal guess and preference would be for the Steelers to bring back those awesome gold helmets, just like the one I have sitting right there. The last time that those helmets were worn was in 2011, and you cannot tell me that they wouldn't look sick with those all-black Steelers Color Rush uniforms. What do you think of the Steelers possibly getting alternate helmets? Let me know in the comments below. And finally, the Steelers are turning the fan base into Pirates fans. The two main targets of criticism from Steelers fans this offseason have been owner Art Rooney II and head coach Mike Tomlin. Steelers Nation has been more vocal than ever with their disapproval of the team's performance, including Still Here podcast co-host Kevin Adams, who has just taken a page out of the book of Pirates fans. Just like how a group of irate Pirates fans have raised 5 new billboards telling Pirates owner Bob Nutting to abandon ship and sell the team, Adams has raised a new billboard near Pittsburgh's Boulevard of the Allies that reads, "The standard is mediocrity. Trade Tomlin or sell the team, Rooney. We've had enough." Taking that message to X, Adams posted, "You don't have to like me or the way I choose to celebrate the Steelers. But I'll always stand on what I believe in, and I put my money where my mouth is. Will change happen because of this? No. But it won't stop me from letting our voices be heard." These billboards directed towards the owners of the Steelers and the Pirates should make our message loud and clear that us fans are starving for Pittsburgh to be the city of champions once again. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up a Tuesday edition of the Steel City Sports Report. Again, please be sure to like, comment, and share this video, as well as subscribe to the channel. Thank you all for watching, and due to some unexpected circumstances, I will be leaving daily editions of the Steel City Sports Report for the rest of the week as TBD. I hope you all understand, and I will see you guys next time with some more Pittsburgh sports news.